I don't feel that way around you though. Like, my heart melted at that. Hey guys, my name is Judith and you're watching my video, and yeah, this is a little different from other gaming videos because this today is like a Stardew Valley recap, because I decided I want to stream Stardew Valley, but I also want to play it like privately, you know, like off stream, and I don't want to really do like two different farms. Like I don't want to have a separate like just streaming farm, because then I like obviously would be way further ahead on like my off-stream farm, and then nothing new and exciting would ever happen in the streaming farm that I didn't already see somewhere else, because like I don't know what's happening in the game. I'm like really new to it. So instead I decided that I would play offline with my friends and then also online on stream, and everything that I play offline I would record and make into like once a week into like this little like video, and make it into like a best of video, kind of like whatever happened in the week. So yeah, here we go. I will be streaming every Wednesday on 7 PM, and I will try to get this video up either on Tuesdays or Wednesdays before the stream. Like today I'm a little bit late, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm playing on this farm together with my twin sister Lydia and my friends Mon and Tammy, and we decided to do money style shared. So we'd all have the same money and work on the same farm together as a team and as a group of friends. So yeah, for the beginning we all decided to just plant our seeds and crops like right in front of our farm, just to have like easier access, and then maybe once the game like gets along we would have it somewhere else as it like may get bigger, but for now we planted it all right in front of our house. Each of us picked one person that they knew they were gonna marry in this game. I picked Sebastian, like of course. Our other priorities were fishing and mining. Like we went into the mine so much. Like if you're 4 people it's just very easy to mine, so we were grinding in the mine. Like literally, like all we did was mining in the beginning. I accidentally placed the silo in the middle of nowhere very randomly, and Mon and everyone hated me for it. Our like crops field got like way bigger. We had like so many scarecrows, but also every one of us had the mission to build a scarecrow, so it was fine. We had boxes for stuff from the mining, and then we got our kitten. We got our cat Sammy, like we obviously named him Sammy, and yeah, we all love him. Once the silo was done, we obviously like started cutting down the grass to get hay. I'm not too big on festivals. Lots of commotion, too much social interaction, more stress than fun if you ask me. Sebastian is such a mood. Like, to be honest, I love him. We decided to build a coop like right next to our field, so we cut down all the trees and just cleared off the area so we could build the so we could move the silo there and build the coop. The Easter egg hunt was actually very fun, and of course I won. Like I'm the best. No, I'm kidding. But, like it was very fun and I won. So yeah, we moved the silo and built our chicken coop right in front of it. Once the coop was built, we bought 4 chickies and we named them Nugget, Corpse, Bingus, and Oreo. And then I got asked if we wanted to have mushrooms or bats in the cave, and I asked everyone I was playing with because this is a team effort, and nobody gave me an answer. They all just ignored me the whole time. And then later Mon complained why I didn't choose the mushrooms and I accidentally chose the bats. Then I finally had enough hearts with Sebastian after talking to him and giving him a lot of presents all the time, for me to be able to go into his room, and so I did. And so he told me about what his job is and everything, and we had a very long dialogue. Like you could skip that, but like, of course I didn't. I'm not gonna put every dialogue I had with Sebastian in this recap though, because it would just be too long. If you guys want me, I can make a separate video on like the whole Sebastian story time, but I also feel like it would be a spoiler to anyone who might want to play the game and might want to pursue Sebastian. Then it was time for like the spring dance, and nobody of us had enough hearts to ask the person that we wanted to date to dance with us. So I just asked Lydia and Mon and Tammy dance together, and yeah, this dance is so boring and you cannot skip it. Ugh. Then we finally had enough gold and resources to build our barn, and so we did, and we placed it right next to the chicken coop. We reached level 40 in the mine, and we got a slingshot. I still to this day do not know what to do with a slingshot. I literally have no idea, but yeah. And yeah, then our barn was finally finished, so we got some cows. So we got 2 cows, one we named Paula and one we named Spedicy. Then spring was over and we started our first day of summer by planting so many seeds. Like we went all out. Like I think I spent all our money on seeds that day, and we had a lot to begin with, so we got like a lot of crops. I got level 5 in fishing, so I had to choose between being a fisher and a trapper, and of course I chose being a fisher because I don't like the crab parts that much. I enjoy fishing way more, so I chose to be a fisher. Then Sebastian was very relatable once again with being like, what's the point of going outside? I've already seen it all. Like, yeah, exactly. Stay the f inside. We're living in a global pandemic. Duh. But yeah, Mon donated a lot of stuff to the museum. Like, I'm so glad she does that, because like I can't be bothered to care about those things. Then I had my scene, like my mountain scene with Sebastian that you get like when you have 4 hearts, I think it is. So yeah, again, don't want to spoil it for anyone, just want to say I reached 4 hearts with him. I went to the museum to collect the rewards from all the stuff Mon put in, so we had even more seeds to plant now. Then we finally had the resources and the gold to build the bigger barn, so we did that. Then it was time for the festival with the potluck, and we all put the same thing in. We all put a red mullet in, I think is what the fish is called. Yeah, and so we had a good outcome because we googled what would give us a good outcome. So we had a good outcome. Then our bigger barn was ready, so we purchased some goats. One we named Rocket, and one we named Swifty in honor of the legend herself, Taylor Swift, and the goat in the I Knew You Were Trouble song. Like, there's not actually a goat in there, but y'all know what I mean. Then it was time for the next scenario with Sebastian, where me, him, and Sam would play this game, Solarian Chronicles, which is basically like Dungeons and Dragons or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was really fun to play, but it took me like a whole day because like I didn't skip it, I played it. And everyone else was like Tammy, Lydia, and Mom were being productive, making money, and I played Dungeons and Dragons all day. So yeah. Then I got a better fishing rod, so it would be easier for me to catch fish. And Lydia put lots of stuff into the bundles in the community center. And then we finally had mine cards. They're so awesome. Like, you can get to the mine or to the town so quickly with those. Highly recommend first thing you do in the community center. Then we built a second silo. And the day after, we constructed the coop upgrade, so we had a bigger coop. I finally had enough hearts with Sebastian, like 8 hearts, to ask him to be my boyfriend, but you also have to wait for the next scene, and that would only happen if it's rainy on a beach, and it just would not rain, so I had to wait. In the meantime, we went to the mine, reached level 100, got the star drop, so our energy was increased, like the maximum. And then it was time to buy the duckies, and so we bought 2 ducks. One we named Quack, and the other one we named Donald. Then it was finally raining, so I could go to the beach and have my last scenario with Sebastian before I could ask him to be my boyfriend. And the things he said, like, that just hits different. Like, being around people makes me feel anxious. I don't feel that way around you though. Like, my heart melted at that. Then I immediately went and bought a bouquet to then ask Sebastian if he wanted to be my boyfriend, and he accepted. So I now have a boyfriend. Yeah, that's it. I reached level 5 in farming, so I had to decide if I wanted to be a tiller or a rancher. I chose to be a tiller because Mon and Lydia already chose to be a rancher, so me and Tammy chose to be a tiller just so we could maximize our profits in the end. Then there was the jellyfish festival thingy, where literally all that happens is you see these glowy jellyfish at the night at the beach. And yeah, then it was the last day of summer, so now when the stream starts today at 7 p.m. Central European time today, like probably in 2 hours when this video is up, we will start Stardew Valley on the first day of fall, so I'm super excited for that. I hope you guys like this video. I think it's a very cool style, that kind of video, and yeah, like I said, there will be one update video like this every week now. Hopefully I can post them on Tuesdays like in the next weeks, so you can watch it the day before the stream, and then I will stream Stardew Valley every Wednesday 7 p.m. Central European time. So yeah. 1 a.m. eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then I feel lights fading